And some of these ones that are easily accessible and cheap, or cheaper, from the supermarket, then you stock up the rest of the cupboard with those. So then maybe your visitors, your guests over Christmas can drink some of these, sample some of these, and you're not breaking the bank to stock up during Christmas. So that's the plan. Hello, welcome back to Jamie's Man Cave. Another beer review for you, and we're still in stout season, aren't we? Well, stout season's really kicking off now because of dark nights, cold nights, and I've had a bit of an idea. So last time I brought you the Menadu St Austell Cornish Stout that I found as part of a, I think it was 4 for 3 in Asda. So part of their deal, and the idea behind that sort of video and buying those supermarket beers was that I've got on its way a bit of an indie craft beer order with stouts and Christmas beers. So obviously you spend a little bit more on them, you get them delivered, they're a little bit more special for Christmas, let's say. And some of these ones that are easily accessible and cheap, or cheaper, from the supermarket, then you stock up the rest of the cupboard with those. So then maybe your visitors, your guests over Christmas can drink some of these, sample some of these, and you're not breaking the bank to stock up during Christmas. So that's the plan. But I'm going to test some of these out, and then hopefully, and I can't always drink them and test them before I put a video on, so we might do some of these and we might not like it. I might not get it again. And then others obviously will make the cut for filling up the cupboard in time for Christmas. And hopefully then I will come up with a bit of a top 5 list, or a recommended list of easy access, fairly affordable supermarket stouts or Christmas beers that you can then sample yourself, and that we can mix in with our Indian craft beer orders. That's the idea anyway. So for this one, it's Seasonal Stout, special edition from the Co-op and the Co-op's Irresistible range in partnership with Robinsons Brewery. So Robinsons Brewery, based in Stockport, I think. Stockport, Greater Manchester. Sort of a big brewery for the northwest area. They've got a lot of pubs throughout the northwest. Do a lot of beers in supermarkets nowadays. So with this being a special edition, or limited edition as it says, Seasonal Stout, it reckons it's robust. It's got flavour of coffee and chocolate. It's 4.5%. So I thought we'd give it a go. It was in the fridge for a little bit, but then I've left it on the kitchen worktop for about an hour to try and just warm up slightly so we can hopefully get some of them extra flavours. But in the description, it's a dark, mysterious, ebony-coloured stout with beautiful roasted malts that give rise to delicious coffee and chocolate aromas, a well-balanced bittersweet flavour and smooth, creamy finish. Serve chilled, but not too cold to appreciate all the flavours. And the ingredients: water, malted barley, torrefied wheat, hops, flavouring, and carbon dioxide. Now, that word flavouring, not sure about that. That starts to ring alarm bells a little bit for me, because it doesn't tell me what flavouring. Is it artificial? Is it... I don't know. But anyway, let's have a look. Oh, got a good whiff of coffee straight away there, which is promising. Oh, let me get my glass the right way around for you. Yeah. I feel like it should have been served in a nice chunky glass with a handle. Get a bit of head on it. Oh, that's creamy. Oh dear, nearly dropped it then. Almost a disaster. Right, so very dark, black pour, sort of tan, good head there. I'll give it a bit of a generous pour. Tanned head already. I can smell it like from here to the middle of the table is like coffee, dark chocolate, a little bit of sweetness. So very interesting already. Put that there, see if you can see it. Okay, right. Yeah, there's some coffee, chocolate. There's dark chocolate and there's like a sweetness, so it makes you think maybe milk chocolate, but the sweetness there is like a toffee type smell. Interesting. Should we have a taste? Let's go for it. See if it can make the list of cheap and cheerful, if that's what we're going to call it, stouts for Christmas. We'll see. Okay. Dark roasted toffee. There's almost like and I don't eat this very often at all, there's almost like a peanut brittle type flavour. You know, that's kind of almost burnt toffee, burnt caramel. You got dark chocolate, you got coffee, roasted toasty, slight bitterness, a little bit of vanilla maybe, and then it's quite light. Then it doesn't linger around, stay around for too long. But that's quite good. Yeah, that's not bad actually. I'm not aware whether Robinsons do that many stouts. Is old Tom Robinsons? I think it might be. I feel like it's not something that you see all the time. Obviously, they've got their ales. What do they do? The unicorn, don't they? And obviously the Iron Maiden Trooper beer is Robinsons as well. So they do a lot of those sort of traditional cask type ales. But I have to say, excuse me, for this list in particular, I think that's a decent shout. That could go on the list. I think it was £2.20 a bottle, so not too bad, but not probably the cheapest traditional bottle of stout you're going to find in supermarkets. So yeah, I think so far, obviously, there's Guinness, isn't there? Probably the most well known and most accessible of all stouts. So clearly that's going to be on the list, because who doesn't love chucking a crate of Guinness in the trolley at Christmas and having that in the garage or the cupboard ready? So obviously there's that, but then we're looking a little bit aside from that. You've got the Menadu, which was available in Asda on the last video, which was a really good option. You've got this, which is going to be in your co-ops, which is a decent option. And then we'll have a little look around and a shop around for some more stouts for you. I have tried some others, like I said in the last video I did. What did I have? I had the Hobgoblin Stout. I mean, it's okay, but it felt a little bit light, a bit thin. Didn't feel like it would be on this list. And then we had the Milk Stout from Black Sheep, which again was good. For me, I just think it was a bit sweet, and it had that little, I don't know, it had that sort of sweetness to it that was sort of stick to your lips, and it just made me feel like it wasn't what I wanted. But so far, so good on these ones. I'll keep looking. I'll try and do prices and which supermarkets, obviously, I find them at. And then when my beer order arrives, we'll have a little taste of some of our Christmas ones as well, and some of our indie beers. Some nice ones in there. Some big ABV ones as well. So Maybe they come during Christmas week. I don't know, when I haven't got to worry about work or going to bed early. We'll see. But till next time, cheers.